I need me a big boy, a big boy. I need me a big boy, a big boy. I need me a big boy, a big boy. I need me a big boy, a big boy. I need me a big boy, a big boy. I need me a big boy, a big boy. I need me a big boy, a big boy. I need me a big boy, a big boy. I need me a big boy, a big boy. I need me a big boy, a big boy. I need me a big boy, a big boy. I need me a big boy, a big boy. I need me a big boy, a big boy. I need me a big boy, a big boy. I need me.
Everybody, how's it going? Good afternoon. Trash and Sonata and Ren and K-Bear and Mallory and Voodoo and everybody. Duda, hello Bun, hello Billy, hello Lulu. A pleasure to see you all. I'm so sorry for the trauma. Also, apologies. I've just... No, stop yelling at me! Chat! I just got back from the dentist! Don't yell at me! Sick, thank you for being here for 4 months, honey. Six says, we're not okay. No, no one's okay. But I'm so glad I got to troll you all. Hi! I feel like I can't move my face. Well, technically, it looks like I can't move my face. But that's okay. Moz, thank you for the super chat. Lovely to see you. Moz says, Poppy, I adore you, but that was awful. Okay, so we're not a fan of the new introduction for Ambi. Tipsy Eye, thank you for the super chat, honey. I appreciate it. Okay, so... Polish, we absolutely will. I gotta get myself set up. So, Ambi came live for 11 minutes, then cried and ran away. Then she came back for another 3 minutes, and I was kind of hoping to, live snipe it. But that didn't happen. So, we've got 2 short videos to watch, and I also need context, because I haven't caught up with, the Jordy Auntie Lynn phone call from the other day, so we're also gonna watch that. So, if I disappear for a minute, it's just because I'm drooling all over myself. Nothing to be, alarmed about. Everything's fine. And this was all tonight. It's crazy. Holly, thank you for being here for 54 months, honey. Holly says, good job taking care of your luxury bones. Chat, take care of your luxury bones. Doesn't matter if it's a drill or a saw or a needle. Whatever. Take care about your luxury bones. Do. Ash, thank you for the tag. I love a retro react to come watch you. Oh, you left a retro react. Oh god, my mouth is filling with saliva. Alright, chat. Hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new. Thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental physical healthcare professional, just a guy who loves to wait, talks about things on the internet, watches way too much for too many people. I'm also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. And I'm choosing to do it with a half-numb face, so if I disappear to go spit, apologies. Alright, let's get to. We're going to start off with, this is bad. Let's go here. I'm actually just going to sit here and then probably disappear when I go to spit. But I need the goss, I need the tea, I need the drama, I need to know what the happenings. I'm struggling. I am struggling. Okay, let's go. Transition and play.
How's everyone doing?
I'm amazing. I just went and dealt with healthcare professionals and, took care of myself. And now I kind of look a bit lopsided, but that's okay. Kelsey, thank you for being here for 14 months, honey. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Doopity-doo, doopity-day. We have another day with no makeup.
Oh, Bun, say hi for us.
Let my face breathe.
Val. No, the Amberlynn factory apparently doesn't allow for sick days, turns out.
Hello?
Oh, can I turn her up? Absolutely I can. I can turn me down or off.
Yes, Kendra, I'm good. How are you?
I wonder if she'll come back. I'm ready.
Crazy things go away, catnip for real. No, I'm joking.
Kishi, I have turned her up.
How's everyone doing?
Oh, there we go. That might help. Is that better?
What's bad really popped? Oh my god, I found out some stuff about my aunt today that has, or it was yesterday.
Chat, feel free to share your out-of-context Jordy and Auntie Lynn conversation from yesterday. I haven't watched it yet, but I've got it loaded, so we might listen in on it if Amber doesn't come back. Because I would like an update.
That genuinely just has me like jaw on the floor type deal. Jaw on the floor type deal. I can't. I genuinely can't. Like,
Oh, Pex, thank you for the heads up.
you listen to what?
Ren said clocking into the Amberlynn Reid factory on my sick day sounds about right.
Spill the tea. She has no issue spilling it. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely spill the tea, but I'm gonna try to do it very like low key. I'm gonna dumb it down because like some of it's very personal to other people. But I did get permission to say whatever I wanted. So
I doubt that very much, Amberlynn, but okay.
I'm gonna do, you know, I'm gonna try to be like morally me.
Yeah, she's just copying me. She's got the dangling jaw.
Like, I don't want to like spill too hard, but she wants to come out poppin'. I'm gonna come out poppin', and yes.
Oh, we can't see the chat on this one, but I do think. Oh no, that's live chat on the old one. I'll see what I can do.
I'm fully aware she was live
Does our ALR factory have a union yet? No, but it should, Nat.
with Jordy last night.
You're right,
I
we
found
should
out 5
unionize.
hours later because Alexis texted me and said something about. Actually, I'll just read it. Where is it? Tammy going on third Jordy live stream was crazy work. She was bored, and I was like,
You're gonna
huh?
watch
Because I
it.
only remember her doing 2, and then she ended up telling me, and I was like, oh, okay. So I don't know if I'm gonna react to that per se, but because it's like I don't even want to listen to it. I genuinely don't. But
Why is Alexis not blocked? That's a really good question.
I don't know.
It's almost like they're talking again, because you can literally hear it in her accent changes.
Can you say hi to Gabby, Trish, and Vanna, please? I love you, girl. Okay, Star, thank you so much for the super chat. And hello, Gabby, Trish, and Vanna. Hi. How are you guys? We were gifted members before. I loved it. Thank you. Oh, Lavelles, hello. Of course.
Jamie, thank you for the super chat, love. Jamie says you are nosy and we adore it. This is all public. Also, don't make me laugh. I'm gonna dribble all over myself.
I asked my friend if she knew about you, and she said what that meant.
Oh, Aunt Tammy put up DMs in a video showing ALR not... Wait, over on Auntie Lynn's channel? Oh, God, now I've got to find that. Chat, I'm so glad I asked. Well, not glad, but you know how it is. Let's go... Hold on. I got to figure out how to work it. Bang down, flip it, and reverse it? Yeah, maybe. Where am I? YouTube. Tammy... Is it Robertson? I think it is. Shh. Oh! 3 hours ago. Girl, I am off the timeline. Okay, great. We're going to load that up. That's fine. We've got some background music. Not a problem. Okay, no, Ambi. Sorry, Ambi. Didn't mean to interrupt your mess. Normally, I'd be more prepared, but, like, I decided to just jump on it.
Okay, pop off. Okay. Listen. I don't even know where to begin with. You guys, I'm laughing because some of it's funny.
Okay, before we get into this, you're right, chat. We should probably watch the Tammy Lynn stuff. So let's... Oh, God, that's... I've broken everything. This is a lot, by the way, to walk into. Sorry, trigger warning to everyone. So Auntie Tammy with some very special receipts. 34 seconds long. Hashtag clear Casey's name. Well, I can stand behind that. A choice of music. Wait, what are we doing here? Oh, it's Rain and Petals eavesdrop. Right, that took me a minute. Sorry, chat. Again, I've got a face full of numbness. I think this is from Ambi on the Blue, right? Are you okay? Happy? When was this? This was 14 years ago. It's a completely different lifestyle here. They are rich and so friendly. Oh, okay. No, Ambi's great. Right. Are you okay? Follow up 4 days later. Happy. From Tammy Lynn. Ambi responds, it's a completely different lifestyle here. They are rich and so friendly. Crystal is a complete sweetheart. Oh, you can see that Auntie Lynn's been searching Crystal's name. Is a complete sweetheart. I'm still missing and loving Casey, though. I feel like that will never end. This backing track is reminding me of Missy Elliott. Anybody else? Just me? Okay. Auntie Lynn responds, Crystal does seem like a sweetie and the feelings regarding Casey are normal and they'll most likely always stay in your heart in some measure. I am so happy for you. Okay, so Auntie Lynn was happy that Ambi had gotten with Crystal. It is giving messy vibes. I agree. Okay, a Pinterest quote. Cool.
Let's go. Go.
I've got the receipts. Oh, girl, someone's looking at editing templates. That's fun.
Woo. Go.
Is that it? Oh, it was a threat. It was a threat. I don't know what. A threat of what? I'm assuming it's just a threat of, hey, Ambi, guess who has access to messages from 14 years ago? I think that's what it is. Yeah. We're still yet to see the actual receipts, but this is like a teaser trailer, you know? Louise, thank you for being here for 11 months, honey. Louise says, just got here, haven't missed much. Oh, you know, I went to the dentist, and then mess just exploded on the internet. So, yeah. So we got a teaser trailer for Tammy's receipts on Ambi surrounding Casey and Crystal and all of that terrible business. So that's interesting. Ali, thank you for the super chat, honey. Ali says, more editing than Ambi's ever done on YouTube. Agreed. And Barry, thank you for the super chat, honey. Barry says, it shows how she viewed Casey despite accusing him of abuse in essay. It is odd. Yeah, there definitely wasn't that same energy that Ambi often brings to those stories in the texts. I would agree. I mean, that the blue message is Tammy saying that they'll likely always stay in your heart, but I don't actually see that from Ambi necessarily. Oh, I guess Ambi's initial response was, I'm still missing and loving Casey though. I feel like that will never end. Yeah, no. Okay, now I see it. Chat, thank you for the adjustment. Yeah, right. It's almost like it was a lie. Oh wait, no, she just used the wrong word in the famous words of Amberlynn Reid. Okay, we're gonna get back to Ambi losing her mind on livestream. Have fun.
I'm only gonna say
Clarification, Ian. That's the word I needed. Thank you.
a couple things. Some of it's funny, and the other stuff is like so serious. So fucking serious. Stuff I never even knew about. Your face looks like high blood pressure. My face is not high blood pressure. I'm on my second day of my high blood pressure medicine. I fucking did it, you guys. Okay? I fucking did it. I said, you know what? Irrational.
Thanks, Barry. Sarah, I appreciate you, hun. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Love. Sarah says, why am I embarrassed? This doesn't even involve me. It is real messy. And look, chat, you know I love her messy drama. Live her messy drama on the internet. These are my stories, but like, I don't know. Part of me thinks that Auntie Lynn should have like mic dropped and just let it lie. But I guess like it is also Auntie Lynn's life, and there's a lot of people involved in that. So who knows? That's a bit of a tough one. K-Bear, thank you for the super chat, love. K-Bear says, notice she did the same with Emily after all the streams on how terrible she was. Ambi said earlier this week she was hot. It's so weird. It is so weird because I was rewatching clips of when Emily was talking to Snowflake and Ambi lost her goddamn mind. Like, absolutely lost her mind. Like, Emily was the reason why Rarity escaped. Emily kicked her in the gunt. Like, Emily was abusive and terrible and vindictive and manipulative and all of the things that Amberlynn Reid has been accused of. But then she's also smoking hot. Like, real weird energy there. Lottie, out of hours. Yeah. Happy Friday, love. I hope you're well. Bonus Noodles, thank you for the for gifting 10 channel memberships, love. I appreciate it. Bonus Noodles, welcome back to everybody. Enjoy your buttholes. Apologies if I'm all over the place today. I'm just a sloppy mess. But over to this sloppy mess.
here, I'm gonna look you in the face, I'm gonna smack your face, I'm gonna say, get the fuck out of my face, and we're about to take that medicine because I need it, apparently.
Oh, that's right, chat. Just a reminder, I didn't refill my little pill box, but just a reminder, take your multivites, take your medicines.
So, yay. Okay.
Proud of you.
You know what, you guys?
Tommy did call her Pocahontas. You're right.
Why I'm laughing? I shouldn't be laughing. It's really not funny. It's not at all. You guys should ask. You guys should ask Tammy. Do your Beanie Babies have a menstrual cycle? I know you guys are probably gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" Just say, "Do your Beanie Babies have a menstrual cycle?"
What does she mean?
Just say that. Can you say hi to Brooke and Matthew? Hello,
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Brooke and Matthew. Jessica, welcome to Stream Queens Mini. Hello, hello. Thank you, Kendra. I'm proud of myself too. A lot of people are like genuinely, they're like, how can you be
Amber's coming off like a Beanie Baby. Agreed.
afraid of like medicine if you like drink? Bitch, I don't drink for a reason anymore because I am scared.
You sucking down a Delta 8 though.
Ooh.
No problem.
Ooh. So, okay.
Oh god, don't let that become a thing. Chat, don't let that become a thing. Ooh. It's really fun because I can't do it on the other side of my mouth. Cecily, thank you for the super chat, honey. Cecily says big. Not
You know,
big.
Tammy watching, probably obsessed. Listen. I just want to say that my aunt is absolutely unhinged to the point of like literally every single month she receives money that she herself, I'm not calling it this because I never would call it this, okay?
But
She herself calls it crazy money.
what does that mean?
Yes. And I want to make it very well known that
What's crazy money? Is that like funny money? Is it Monopoly money? Is it like a mob thing?
how I found this stuff out is from her daughter, the daughter that literally will not speak to her, and it genuinely breaks my heart.
Oh, so you got approval from cousin Lynn to talk shit about Auntie Lynn. Oh god, girl, this is not going to end well. This is not going to end well at all. Oh my god, messy.
And you know what?
What does she mean by funny money, though? Oh, substance bucks? Do you think that's what that... Is that what that means? I have no idea. I've never heard of that. Ambi, what's funny money?
It's hard for me to even speak about these things because of like what I found out, because like the most serious thing for me is Jordy is actively...
Oh, she's on government assistance. Oh. Why are we talking shit about that? Girl, do not even try. You are not... Fuck off. Absolutely fuck off, Amberlynn. She better not be trying to shit on people who are on welfare / benefits / whatever you call it in your pocket of the world. Government assistance. You better shut up.
To the point of like literally every single month she receives money that she herself, I'm not calling it this because I never would call it this, okay? But she herself calls it crazy money.
What is crazy money? Crazy money. Oklahoma? I don't know. Slots. No, not the slots. Crazy money. What is it? Stop sending me slots! Mad money? Informal idiom for a small sum of money kept in reserve for emergencies? That's not it. Okay, chat, I'm having to defer to you. I'm so sorry, hun. Canada Cool, thank you for the super chat. Love Canada says, sounds like she's making fun of Tammy for having a mental disability that qualifies for her to receive help. Is that what this is? God, Amber, you are a piece of shit. You are several pieces of shit stuffed into a bag full of piss. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I hate her. I hate her so much. What? I'm sorry. Why are we demonizing people who require, like, financial assistance via government because they're unable to do things? Why, like... You're the fucking queen of scooters at Walmart. Like, let's not shit on people who are differently abled, Miss, like, ableism Lynn. Fuck her. Fuck her.
Yes. And I want to make it very well known that how I found this stuff out is from her daughter, the daughter that literally will not speak to her, and it genuinely breaks my heart. And
What does this all matter though? What, like, this, like, I do not understand this opinion at all, but what is the point she's trying to make here? Tammy Lynn is a bad person because Auntie Lynn has spoken about the general Reid family finances, but she's also on government assistance, therefore she's, what, worse than the villain? What's the argument here? Sue Ann, thank you for rejoining the channel as a member, mate. I appreciate it.
you know what?
Don't forget, Auntie Lynn's also married and has children and has lived an entire life and has given back to your fuck side of the family pretty consistently, to the point of, like, having you visit, having you live with them, offering a roof over, like, your head until you decided to try to blackmail her. Like, has actively tried to participate in your life, gotten real frustrated with that. And then, to the point of the conversations, like, with Grandma Lynn, Auntie Lynn was the one who was taking Grandma Lynn to, like, doctor's appointments and stuff, right? You and Mama Lynn weren't doing fuck all. By the way, Mama Lynn's very much getting into the side of Team Ambi, which means that I might besmirch her name, and that's just going to happen. And then this conversation about cutting off her phone, like, where are you or Mama Lynn stepping up to, like, do anything? I'm missing all of that, sorry. Are you trying to say that Auntie Lynn's a bad person because she shut off Grandma Lynn's phone and she also gets government benefits? Is that what we're trying to argue today? This is wild. Mary, this is wild. Tipsy Eye, thank you for the super chat, love. Tipsy Eye says, remember when she said Tammy shit on her for getting food stamps, allegedly? Yes, yes, actually I do, because Ambi thought that she was providing for the family by bringing food stamps into the household. And yet now we're shitting on government assistance because of reasons. Okie dokie. So again, these are very foreign concepts to me. So Ambi's going to have to help, like, explain herself. Oh, she's a rotten piece of shit. Danae, thank you for the super chat, love. Danae says, I have so many huge but exciting life changes happening right now, but I'm so stressed out. Rewatching your lives for company, so here's a thank you. Oh, thanks, honey. I hope life gets better and less stressful, and you take care of yourself. Find a big cup of tea. But thank you for the support. Zebra, thank you as well. Zebra says, sorry, chat. Oh yeah, the daughter that won't talk to their mother is a reliable source of information. But even if it's true, even if Auntie Lynn's getting government assistance, what is the point of her argument? Like, is Amberlynn trying to say that people who require government assistance financially are bad people? Is that, because that's what it's sounding like she's trying to argue, and she is well entitled, and wrong. Fit and Curvy, thank you for being here for 47 months, love. Fit says almost 4 years as a member. What a ride. Enjoy your emojis, mate. It's good to see you today. Who else do we have? Madam Juniper, thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships. I appreciate it. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you very much, Madam Jupiter. And Bonus, thank you for the super chat, love. Bonus says, my dog is growling in his sleep at the most appropriate timing. He's got bad vibes from, well, that stream, not this stream. This stream's good vibes. Also drool, but good vibes.
It's hard for me to even speak about these things because of, like, what I found out, because, like, the most serious thing for me.
Okay, we're about to get to it. Canada Cool, thank you for the super chat. Canada says, ironic she's making fun because Ambi claims she can't drive or work because she has anxiety, which is a disability. If she didn't have YouTube, she also would probably need assistance also because of a mental illness. She'd need assistance in, like, multiple capacities, I would assume, but she has the ability to be a dumpster fire on the internet, so I guess she doesn't qualify. That's the word, right? Maybe she's mad about not qualifying. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, Ambi. Keep your business.
Jordy is actively having a PDF apologist on his live stream, and he's supporting that.
Oh, okay. So this is in response to Auntie Lynn's teaser trailer of essentially Auntie Lynn saying none of the allegations against Casey should be believed, obviously, because Amberlynn is a lying sack of shit.
So I want to make that very well known that he is speaking to someone who stayed married to a PDF. Someone who...
Oh, girl. No, we don't need to do this. We don't need to do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Girl, don't do this. Oh. Oh, I wish I had a cup of tea. Oh, dear. That's not. That is messy boots. That's the messiest of boots. That's not good. Mad Hatter, thank you for rejoining the channel as a member, honey. I appreciate it.
Children. And you know what my aunt did? She forced these little kids to say that they were lying. So, Auntie, take that and fuck yourself. That's what I gotta say. And
I don't feel well. This is not good. This is bad. This is bad news, bears. Billy, thank you for being here for a month, honey. Billy says, this is going to go so poorly for her. Love you, Poppy. Love you right back, honey. Thank you for the support. Oh, no. Okay, so the thing is, in all of this, that's an extremely serious allegation, obviously. I know that the girly plops like to come online and yell about defamation and libel and all of that kind of stuff. But I think when you're having, like, accusing someone of this and, like, being in on it and, like, covering stuff up like that, especially in what I assume is, like, a relatively close-knit community. I don't know, Oklahoma City's probably quite big, but, like, Amberlynn is now alleging something towards her aunt who lives 15 minutes away, and mess. That's not good. That's not good. Like, obviously the ex-husband stuff is fucking awful and terrible, but now Amberlynn is sitting on the internet accusing her aunt of essentially covering up child abuse and CS because they're fighting on the internet. Oh, God, that's not good. I'm going to have to break my judge wig out.
And that's what I found out. The funny stuff that I was laughing.
What do you mean that's what you found out? How did you find this out? Also, who did you ask to have this conversation with? Like, you said at the very start of the stream that you've got the all clear to be able to talk about all of this stuff. So, it doesn't take a genius to get to the logical end of perhaps this information is coming from Cousin Lynn. Nasty, 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 nasty. We're going to have to grab that thumbnail
Little
too.
kids to say that they were lying.
Sorry for the triggering topic of conversation, everyone, as well. I obviously didn't screen this today, but goddamn. Witch, thank you for the super sticker, honey. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Chat, just a reminder, take care of yourself. Have a big cup of tea. Go to the dentist. Do whatever. Don't be Amber.
So, Auntie,
this is not the way to handle any of this in any capacity, but, like, just fucking imagine. Tipsy Eye, thank you for the reminder. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Big cup of tea. Thanks, hon.
take that and fuck yourself.
Okay, sorry, I just gotta grab that thumbnail while I'm here. She doesn't give me a lot. I'm gonna have to do it in motion. That's okay, whatever. Wow, Ambi. Way to be a fucking piece of shit. I've said that a lot today.
Fuck yourself. That's what I gotta say. And that's what I found out. The funny stuff that I was laughing about maybe 5 minutes prior, you know what? I'm not even gonna speak about that.
Hold on, sorry. My brain's starting to try to protect me.
So, Auntie, take that and fuck yourself. That's what I gotta say. And that's what I found out. The funny stuff that I was laughing about maybe 5 minutes prior, you know what? I'm not even gonna speak about that because the Beanie Baby shit, all of that shit is just so unhinged that I'm not even gonna speak about it.
Something Beanie Babies having menstrual cycles. Girl, this is some kind of fucked up.
I think maybe we should just speak about the serious shit. And Jordy, if you want to support that, have fun because karma will find you. And this is stuff that I never knew. This is stuff.
Right, but you found it out because Ambi's quite good at finding out information about her opposition. She found it out and has now brought it to the internet. Now, look. I'm going to say because it's information that Ambi's received second to third hand to fourth hand, who knows at this point in time, whether or not any of that information is verifiable is probably a conversation that'll be happening in the next week or two. I'm just here to watch my stories, and that's obviously quite a, like, heavy, triggering, terrible topic of conversation. The issue here, I think, Ambi, is that regardless of how you found out this information, has it been verified? And if it hasn't, I think Auntie Lynn might have grounds to, like, take you to court. Like, Because that's some pretty serious shit. Real person, thank you for rejoining the channel as a member, honey. I appreciate it. And Canada, thank you again for the super chat, love. You don't have to do that, but thank you. Canada Cool says, Amber is going to keep on until she destroys her whole family. Before she's done, I agree. The grandmother, aunt, her mum, and all the cousins will not be speaking to any of them. Keep on until you tear up your whole family, girl. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Stuff that I never knew. And I'm telling you, I'm so glad that I know now.
Because what does this achieve? Like, what is Amber trying to do? Amber's trying to make her haters also hate Auntie Lynn. Like, imagine this being the topic of that you decide to, like, bring to the internet. Because this doesn't come to anybody else. This hasn't been, like, uncovered in some, like, newspaper article from 20 years ago or, like, a police record or anything like that. This is Amber Lynn sitting on her 250k platform being like, you'll want to know the true Auntie Lynn Reid? Guess what I found out today? Possibly unverified. I can't imagine. That's so fucked. Ali, thank you for the super chat, love. Ali says, this is why I watch ALR through a filter. Thanks, Bobby. You're welcome, honey. Anytime.
Because, Tammy, you say that you want nothing to do with me? Because I treat my mom so bad, even though I don't. The way that you treat your own mother is...
Els, thank you for the super chat, love. Els says she's really showing her show face tonight. I agree.
Unhinged. The way that you gaslight me and you make me feel this small that I'm sitting there rocking back and forth like a fucking loser.
That's on you, girl. You decided to pick up the phone. You decided to keep live streaming. I'm not saying what was said wasn't unkind in some capacities, like whatever, girl, but the internet is not the place for messy family drama. And if that's what you want to do, get ready for it to be muddy. It will be muddy.
Like, I literally am so embarrassed to go back to that live stream, but you trigger me
Not loser confirmed.
like a fucking loser. Like, I literally am so embarrassed to go back to that live stream, but you trigger me so hard that I shut down. My mom watched that and she said, Amberlynn, you're not even acting like yourself.
Oh my god, yeah, okay, we'll trust Mama Lynn. Honestly, Mama Lynn Mama Lynn should have done something which was distance herself from both Amby and Auntie Lynn at the same time, because at the moment, it's team Amby and Mama Lynn, and I don't think that's going to come off well for anyone, and probably just cause a lot more stress and friction. Oh well, Yulia, thank you for the super chat, honey. Yulia says, Aunt Tammy must treat her mum like shit for Granny Lynn to leave her half the house without conditions. Yeah.
Because you are an abuser yourself. You have manipulated me since the minute I met you when I was 17. So for you to lie to people and say that we met when I was 14, which my mom, my grandma, your daughter, all said never happens.
Right.
I sat there in that live stream and you were gaslighting me so hard about some spaghetti story from when I was 14 that I almost started to believe it myself.
Oh my god. I mean, to be honest, it does sound like an Amberlynn Reid story, but I thought it was a bit much, but...
So you and Jordy...
Also, is this what Zoloft does, chat? I'm not on Zoloft, so... Is this like... Could we run this as like an ad for Zoloft? Like, do we just put a little...
Little children to say that they lied about it. No wonder why, when I shared my story about what happened to me when I...
Oh no, Greg, don't do this to me now. Why? Why do you hate me? Oh no, I came back. Okay, never mind. Sorry, chat. Just everything's all over the shop today. Energy's off. Energy's off. Energy up. Energy off.
Little children to say that they lied about it. No wonder why, when I shared my story about what happened to me when I was 7, you sit there and call me a liar. You are sick. Period.
Chick-fil-A, right? Yeah.
And that's how I feel about it.
Okay.
And honestly, I don't know if I want to react to... I don't even want to click the video. I don't want to give it a view, so I don't even fucking know.
Okie dokie. Well, it's your stream, so you could give it a view. Like, that's not...
No, fine. Welcome to Stream Queens Mini. Thank you. I wanted to... Wait, I have wanted told you long that I have... Sorry, I'm like blind. That I have had same issues.
She's blinded by rage.
As you, I took many curses just to learn why I feel and think as I do, and my BF did that too. Those have helped a lot, but it's still not easy. Please don't give up. Thank you. You have always been genuinely so sweet, and I appreciate you so much. It means the world to me.
Oh, really, Sugar? I'm not surprised. Like, honestly, why would anyone ever trust anything Amberlynn ever says.
What you ate.
And this is the thing. Like, I don't think it's uncommon for people to, like, see two different stories about Amberlynn Reid and be like, it's the worst one. The worst one is the one that probably happened. And also, what does it matter? This all... It's so funny. It's not funny. It's terrible. This entire thing boils down to... Boils down to... Don't look at me like that. There she is. It boils down to Amberlynn never accepting the fact that her audience can distrust her. And considering the last, like, 12, 13 years on the internet, there is reason for her audience to distrust her. She thinks it's because it's entertaining. It's not. It's because we've fucking been lied to before. Like, balls. Exactly. Emily, thank you for gifting 10 channel memberships, honey. I appreciate it. Enjoy your buttholes, everyone. And Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Nicole says, Gabby Hannah. Not Gabby Hannah.
Actually, no, I didn't, but I did just eat Chick-fil-A.
Aha, what a shock. Their
chicken wrap slaps. Like, genuinely slaps.
This is a very different energy to what we had, like, 3 minutes ago.
How is it possible for you to feel small? So it's a mental thing, not a physical.
Dee. Hey, DX, good to see you. Did you see Ambi broke down?
It's just, like, the things that I found out today, and for anyone to sit there and support someone who literally forced little children to lie and say that, and for her to stay.
It is ironic that this all happened, and I won't say ironic because I don't think that's an appropriate word, but it is ironic, for lack of a better word, that she found out that allegedly Auntie Lynn had been covering up child abuse on the same day that Auntie Lynn also brings out a teaser trailer about having the receipts in terms of Ambi's relationship with Casey and how that was viewed from Ambi's side before the conversation about Brain and Pedals eavesdrop. That is a coincidence. It's very convenient. It's almost like I shouldn't trust Ambi. Because it's not as if Ambi's been known to lie to people to manipulate them or anything, right? Including her audience. That's never been an actual thing, right? And again, Ambi, I would ask you to maybe cite the source, because it sounds like it's probably coming from Cousin Lynn, and by all accounts, Cousin Lynn doesn't talk to Auntie Lynn. And there might be good reason for that. But at this point in time, we're listening to known liar on the internet, Amberlynn Reid's, like, third-party information. Unwashed Crumb, thank you for joining the channel as a member, mate. I appreciate it. Hello, hello. And Baddis, thank you for the super chat. Baddis says, her sipping the drink after yelling's killing me. Thank you all for the buttholes for helping work go by quickly. I hope you're having a great day, honey. You're so welcome. Enjoy.
Married to this man. Genuinely. Like, that hurt me.
If she's talking about is it the first husband who was, like, the abusive one? That's who we're talking about here?
So bad to hear.
Just so we know.
And I was like, you're not making...
KM, thank you for the super chat. Love KM says, I just got here and I'm lost. I'm late.
Making sense. How am I not making sense? What? Dylan, I take him. Today's my second day. You don't have proof of something like that, Cass. That's really gross to say. And then, like, the fact that no one's, like, my aunt can, like, spew off the most random unhinged shit, and people are, like, just believing it. No one's saying proof or anything. Like, that's really sad.
Amberlynn Reid going to the fridge and getting a big heaping bowl of sketty is not the same type of lie, if it is a lie, is not the same type of lie as potentially Auntie Lynn covered up, like, child abuse from her abusive husband. Those are not the same things. Those are not even close to the same things. The thing about the Casey stuff is that we know Amberlynn's take on it all, because the story's changed a million times and she's used the wrong word and this, that, and the other. This story, also different. K-Bear, thank you for the super chat, honey. K-Bear says, remember too, she told Tammy she had tea to tell her about Jade and never did. She very much did. She sits on the info and plays with people. It's all a game. She makes up half the information. None of it's credible. It's Amberlynn Reid, known liar on the internet. Why would anyone have any trust for anything she fucking says? At all, ever. And by her sitting there and being like, well, someone told me, and they told me that it was okay to tell people. Really? Is this common knowledge? I guess we'll have to wait for Auntie Lynn's perspective on all of this. Get Mama Lynn in here too. Fuck, Grandma Lynn can dial in if she's got her phone turned on. Like, why are we doing this on the internet? You would think that perhaps if you had found out something as awful as this information, your first call would be to Auntie Lynn. Or to Mama Lynn, or to Grandma Lynn. Your first point of call would not be fire up an 11-minute live stream and bring serious allegations to the internet and be like, oh, it's tea, it's drama, she hates me, and you trust everything she says. Well, guess what? She's covered up child abuse before, allegedly. This is not the appropriate way of doing this. Fucking call the cops or something, I don't know. This is YouTube, not the place. Oh God, this is giving Chantal 2022. 21. Not good. Not good, not in a good way. Not in a, like, fun scooting around the kitchen way, but in a, like, terrible, like, we're gonna get a CPAP rescue after this or something kind of way. KM, thank you for the super chat, love. KM says, proof is in the years of crap Amber has shown us. Very true.
Wow. This community is so fucking unhinged.
Why do you think that you bringing this to the internet is a good idea? That's my question. Because if all you're trying to do is, like, besmirch or plant seeds of doubt about anything Auntie Lynn says, just so you know, Amby, one, you should not care what we folk on the internet think, because it doesn't actually affect you. Our opinion about you and your content shouldn't affect you, but it does. And in 13 years, you haven't learnt that. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. I don't believe you're in therapy, because not once in the 13 years have you been unable to not bite back at anything someone has to say about you that is critical, including detraction or believing someone else's story or, like, alleging or theorizing. It's absolutely unhinged. You have an entire life, apparently, that revolves around Saturday Bingo, but good for you. You have an entire life to live, and yet you put so much importance on who people believe on the internet that you're willing to drag such a triggering, terrible conversation onto the internet instead of settling it offline. That is absolutely unhinged and crazy behavior. That is unwell. You are unwell. I think there are many unwell people in this conversation. You are unwell. I think you need inpatient. I think you need to log the fuck off. And I think you need a Judy, and a good Judy. A good Judy to tell you the truth. Because the truth of the matter is, the stories that we believe shouldn't affect you. Like, what does it matter if we think you're sitting on towels or, like, you don't walk Twinkie? What does any of that matter? We are just voices on the internet that have nothing to do with your world. But you've decided to basically just torture your entire world. Like, you've just said, there's not enough family drama in my life. I'm going to come to the internet and allege child abuse cover-ups by my auntie. Okie dokie. This is a choice. Voodoo, thank you for the super chat, honey. Voodoo says that someone out there watching is going to be a court-mandated reporter with a duty to act, and it ain't gonna be me. Oh, pretty. Thank you for the super chat, honey. Sick, thank you as well. Love Sixes conveniently on Jordy's night off. What a coincidence. So many coincidences today.
Every time I come on here, and I'm triggered because, like, it happened to me when I was 7, and my own aunt didn't believe it, and my mom had to be like, it really happened.
Okay. Again, people can be very sympathetic towards all of that, Amber. But, like, I don't understand. This is a straw man argument here. Why is you saying that mean that the story is any more justifiable when you've sat on the internet and lied about people to their own detriment? Like, increasingly, actually, at this point in time. You've even got messages between your family, like you and Auntie, talking about how you've got stories about Jade and how, like, terrible everything was, and then not a peep. Probably because you were scared of Feline, to be honest, but and any potential legal repercussions that might come out of that.
It happened to me when I was 7, and my own aunt didn't believe it, and my mom had to be like, it really happened. Like, every time I come on here, I'm more shocked and shocked by the minute. I'm genuinely more shocked and shocked by the minute.
Oh, very much the transphobia deflection, Reginald. It's crazy. I don't think... We've got another 3-minute stream after this, but I don't think she's going to follow that up.
Well, for some drama, people would support someone like that.
Again, you can listen to two sides of a messy story on the internet and support neither of them. Like, just because we believe some of Auntie Lynn's stories doesn't mean, like, we're supportive in any way. We are literally watching Days of Our Lives circa 2025. Girl, this is just messy drama on the internet. But you think whatever you need to think. All right, this is the follow-up to the 11-minute stream. This is, I will not let this rumor spin its own narrative because Ambi needs to be in control. This is a 3-minute stream to follow up. Have fun for us. So I wonder what Rosie's doing today. Do you reckon Rosie was in her chat? Rosie's going to get questions about this as well. You watch the next stream we watch of Rosie. People are going to be in there asking her what she knows about Auntie Lynn. Ali says, trigger warning, it's very sexual. Trigger warning to everybody. Uncomfortable topics ahead. Again, a reminder. Big warning. If you don't need it today, if you're not in a place where we can have this conversation, I totally understand. Feel free to boop out now. Revisit it another time. Just make sure you take care of yourself because you're worth it. Have a cup of tea. Find a nice pillow. Make sure your butt's not asleep. Zebra, thank you for the super chat, honey. Zebra says, I don't believe in coincidences in situations like this. Oh, not at all. The tea on Tammy was 100% time to come out alongside the teaser at having receipts about Casey. And it literally came out 3 hours after Tammy put it up. I don't even know if Tammy's video got coverage today. Like, I've been busy. Sorry. Like, I don't know. So it is ironic that Ambi decides to just come live on a day when she doesn't normally come live. 3 hours after that teaser trailer came out. Like, ooh, this, also I might need this, Jack, can someone remind me I need this one? This is another screenshot just to update. Which, thank you for the super chat, love, which says, this whole family mess makes me grateful. I just went no contact. It does seem like a much easier method, which 100%, I hope you're doing well today. And KM, thank you for the super chat. KM says, I have started preferring Rosie. Valid, did you know some Canadian in Syria also did a live stream today? I listened into about half of it. You are missing absolutely nothing. There's a vlog where she struggles to go down a hill. That's it. And then there's this. Rosie's old photos were really something. They were fun. Thanks, Sarah. I appreciate you, honey. I hope you're having a great day. Hi. Wow, half of this is just going to be silence, huh? You look happy with yourself. I can't wait for family courtroom drama, because that's going to be just around the bend, I imagine. Thanks, Voodoo. Polish, thank you for the super chat, love. Polish says, I straight up thought you said, I hope your butt smells sweet. Thank you for the super chat, honey. No, doesn't go to sleep.
So, I want to make something extremely clear to everyone out there. I have been fingered.
Terry, do you want to check out of this? Do you want to clock out of the factory? I'll cover your shift if you want, mate. I'm so sorry.
Sexually. By 4 people in my life.
I don't need this today. I really don't. Girl, what are we doing? You are a mess. You need help. You need all sorts of help. And I don't say that in a stigmatizing way, but holy shit. Holy shit. Impatient today. Girl, you go visit your besties over at the ER and you go ask whether or not they've got a psych bed open or something, because this is not well. This is not well at all.
Destiny, Becky, Feline, and Emily.
Girl, why did we need to know this today? Why? You just got off a live stream where you accused your aunt of covering up child abuse. involving her abusive husband, and now you're going to come online 5 minutes later and tell us all about Finger Lynn. What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck? This is terrible, Haz. It's awful.
By 4 people in my life. Destiny.
Uh-huh.
Becky.
Their name is Beck, you fuckhead.
Feline. And Emily.
Uh-huh. You can just say Jade. I think you've referred to them as Jade also.
I was never touched in that way.
Yeah, confirmation, transphobic Lynn.
By Casey. I want to make that very fucking clear. So
Wait, what?
people wanting to talk.
Jessica, thank you for being here for a month, honey. Jessica says, sorry you have to go through. Holy shit, I was not expecting this, Jessica. I should have screened this first. I'm so sorry, chat. This is me and my face paralysis. It's not paralysis, it's just the jab. Going on. Man. God, I hate this. I don't. I'm very grateful to watch it with y'all, because I feel like if I watched it alone, I'd be even sadder. But this is just fucked.
Talk about the phobic this, phobic that. That ain't me.
Yes, it is. You literally just, like, used Beck's incorrect name, and then we've already covered the joke from the other day. Sorry, the pun from the other day, which made absolutely no sense and was extremely distasteful. And literally all you needed to do was acknowledge the fact that it was problematic to say and say, I didn't even think about that, chat. I'm so sorry. That was really rude of me to say. It was not, like, on purpose. I apologize. That's all she had to say. But no, instead, she's just as defiant as that idiot over in Syria, and she's going to stand her ground because she can't ever be fucking wrong, which is insane. Go get help, Mary. Go take your YouTube paycheck and check into a clinic somewhere. Just fuck off. Sarah, thank you for the super chat, honey. Sarah says, hello, hi. I've been out of the loop for so long. Who the fuck is Emily? Is she the current lady friend? Well, no, she was the one that she broke up with in December. That's Tommy Salome, the feeder. And then they were secretly dating until the start of August. And then Tommy Salome had a conversation with Mr. Snowflake. And that has sent everything into a grand spiral. Just a really hard month, actually. Thanks, Sarah. And Graveyard, thank you for the super chat, honey. Graveyard says, I think we should all just check ourselves into a psych ward since she won't. KM, thank you for the super chat. KM says, the warning we got was too mild, honestly. I didn't need... Look, to be fair, like, she's had a conversation about Finger Lynn before, but I didn't need this level of depth about the individuals who had stuck a digit in. I don't need that. Becky with the good hair, thank you for the super chat. Love Becky with the good hair, says she's not getting the... from this, Becky. Love you, Poppy. Love you too, honey. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. And Savvy, thank you for the super chat. Savvy says, the therapy and Zoloft are working their magic for the snack god I see. Should chat buddy up? 100% chat should buddy up. Yes. Absolutely yes. Bye, Lottie. No, you have a good day, honey. I'm so sorry. I take care of yourself. Big cup of tea. Yeah, today is not a great day for Amberlynn Reid.
And that'll never be me. That is one title you will never put on my name.
Do you know what? I don't need to know. I don't need to know. I do not need to know. But what happened to Rain and Pedal's eavesdrop? What happened to I used the wrong word? What happened to never clarifying any of that? Amber? Is this meant to be your clarification? To say that you were never sexually active with Casey? Is that what this is? That's a weird thing to be doing today. Daddy's Dragonfly, thank you for joining the channel as a member, mate. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emojis. Can someone explain to me here? So far we've gone from Auntie Lynn's a bad person because she gets government benefits. Auntie Lynn's a terrible person because she covered up child abuse from her abusive husband. And Amby was never sexually active with Casey. Is that what's going on today? Is that the 3 topics of conversation? Because this is wonk. This is wonky. Sugar, thank you for the super chat, hun. Sugar says, only action she was getting was the wiping, to be honest. Not the trenches, the muddy trenches.
So people wanting to talk about the phobic this, phobic that ain't me.
What? Oh, are you trying to say because you weren't sexually active with Casey that your inappropriate comment in the Lolcow Live Discord didn't pertain to Casey? Is that what you're trying to argue? Okay, we're making some leaps of logic today. Girl, acknowledge the fact that the thing that you said was problematic and just fucking stupid, not a joke or a pun at all. Apologize, accept it. Oh my god, she really is the worst fucking person. Zebra, thank you for the super chat, honey. Zebra says, if only women or Beck, who's non-binary, have touched her, then how has she been touched by a body part missing man, in her own words? Girl, you're gonna have to call the boss on that one, because I'm just down in the factory floor, you know. I don't have that answer. Thank you for the super chat, though. Also, this flies incredibly false in the conversation that Casey has had with Mr. Snowflake. I invite you all to go back and rewatch Victim of an Empath, the interview with Casey, because in that conversation, there is a lot of force and coercive, on Amberlynn's part when it came to particular activities. Yeah, I might need to rewatch that interview, actually, because I don't believe Amby.
And that'll never be me. That is one title you will never put on my name. If I can't make a joke, neither can you. Literally, like, people want to genuinely twist everything into something that it's not.
Uh-huh.
And it's getting very fucking, like, it's just getting exhausting at this point. People are trying so hard to paint me as someone that I'm not.
God, literally all of your words. What are you even saying? What are you even saying?
And I just needed to make it very clear, okay? Let me say it one more time for the people in the back who didn't hear me the first time. It has only been by 4 people. Destiny, Beck.
Okay, you caught yourself. I guess the chat was yelling at her.
Feline, and Emily, okay? That is it.
Oh, Zebra, that's okay, honey. Thanks for the super chat. For those asking us wondering, she said it in the Discord for Lolcow Live. Yes. Yes. It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Not funny, not a pun, not a joke.
It has only been by 4 people. Des, okay? That is it. That is it. I was 24 when it happened for the first time. And that was with Destiny. Okay?
Okay.
That is why when people always ask me, who took your V card? I always say,
who asks that? What are you doing?
Destiny. Because we kind of made a joke about it. For lesbians, it's kind of hard to say. Like, when does that actually happen? I think intercourse. And the first time was when I was...
She's unhinged. Someone get Mama Lynn on the phone. She's gotta go take her to the hospital. Get that psych bed ready. This is not well. This is all in the span of like half an hour, by the way, chat. This is a half an hour conversation. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
24 with Destiny, okay? So let's just make that very clear. All right? So that is all I wanted to say.
I don't know if you're trying to be particular with like the Finger Lynn conversation or like acknowledging any sexual activity with any of your past partners, which again, really weird conversation to be having today. I again, literally go rewatch the interviews. I will be.
Ona, thank you for the super chat. Love you. Bye, guys.
Bye, you terrible beast. Okay, well, how are we doing for time? We're doing okay for time. That was terrible. That was terrible. I said I might go watch the phone call with Jordy. Do you feel up to it? Because I feel like I need a shower, like a deep scrub, and like a wine. I don't drink, but like I feel like I need a wine. Oh, that was bad. That was so bad. That was bad, and I feel bad. Watch it. Okay. Canada, cool. Thank you for the super chat, honey. Canada says, can you imagine embarrassing yourself like this on the World Wide Web? In so many ways. There's been like 3 or 4 topics of conversation there where I'm like, aghast. Crazy. Moz, thank you for being here and gifting 5 channel memberships. I appreciate it. Welcome back, everyone. Enjoy your buttholes. Okay, chat, we're going to line up Jordy's conversation with Auntie Lynn. Again, it takes a village, people. I know you all watch Jordy. Go over, say hi for me, leave a like, leave a comment, do all the good things. We're gonna watch this. I guess I can just put it in the background because it's just kind of audio, right? Okay. We'll maybe find some bears. We'll find some bears to watch. Will she delete it? She's not known for being a deleter, so I don't necessarily know. But I mean, I don't know. That whole accusation really does seem like, no, Charlie, that's fine. Yeah, the whole like allegation thing might scare her, but we'll see, I guess. Okay, let's make sure that we've got bears. We've got bears, and we're gonna move this one over here. Transition. Let's go.
Hey, nice to hear from you again.
You too. So to answer your question about the phone,
Dragonpie, thank you for the super chat, honey. You can you can tag me and I'll read it.
it is true. I turned off my mom's phone. The reason why I did it is because I just got my mom a new phone.
Eri, do it.
Got it all hooked up for her because she was constantly having problems with, her like real cheap phone that she had, and I was trying to bring her up to speed kind of thing. And then she was just going to pay me monthly for the service and insurance on it.
Oh, okay. So Amberlynn Reid was lying about Auntie Lynn disconnecting Grandma Lynn's phone. I guess it wasn't a lie. It's her purposeful use of language saying that the phone was disconnected because a new one was coming. Right, what a shock that Ambi would lie on the internet. Ha, that's going to go real well for her today. Rachel, thank you for the super chat, honey. Rachel says, I was catching up on the Rosie stream of her saying she's no longer with Nutty Jeff, and then clicked onto this. What an absolute whiplash of topics. Girl, like, Rosie's dumpster fire cooking streams, honestly, safe by comparison. It's crazy today.
And that didn't even last a month. So it was...
Oh, louder? Yes, I can do that.
Started on the 14th of last month. And so when everything happened, I'm 100% positive that this is the right decision for me. And so when the disowned statement, it is true for me on my side, 100%. I never want to talk to any of them again,
right.
But I will continue talking about them until I feel I've talked enough, because it has been kind of therapeutic in a weird kind of way.
Oh dear, family therapy was never needed so much.
And I have gotten a lot of support and different perspectives.
Yes, this is Auntie Lynn. This is a bear. That's a bear, but that's Auntie Lynn.
And I can't express how overwhelming it gets at times to hear people understand and can put themselves in my place, because I haven't had that in a long time. So
I think this bear also might need a dentist.
There's sometimes that I watch some reactions, and when they're just getting it, they're absolutely getting it. You guys make so many comments that I'm just like, oh, well, not only am I being heard,
I think it's an old bear.
I'm being understood. So I don't know when this will all end for me, but I know it's not anytime real soon, especially since her mouth keeps wanting to talk and talk the crap that she talks. So back to the phone thing, that's why I chose to do that. When my mother's first action
He ate a mushroom.
after this all began was to say, I want my will back. I knew what she was trying to do, and that was just another manipulation. And I didn't
This entire family is fucking bonkers, can I just say?
fall for it, gave it back to her immediately. So then I just sent her a text and said, just a heads up, I'm going to need my phone back. At first, I did say I would give her to the 3rd of the month because that
We might try to find a happy bear. He seems like a bit of a sleepy, sad bear.
was the day that she had paid me for the phone, even though she had gotten the service the 14th the month before. And so I was going to give her till the 3rd to get another phone and, get it all together and stuff. And then I guess the human part of me kicked in a little bit, the hurt part. The petty part, we all have a little bit of that in us at times. And I think that peaked its head because I can't get over the fact that my mother wanted my sister to find out after she was dead what she had done behind her back. And the fact that even after my sister and Amber found out this information, the fact that they still are kind of doing what they're doing and oh, that's okay that she did that, because their whole goal is the house.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
It's so weird. Maybe they'll move in eventually and we'll get a house tour.
They're probably very happy
I can't even make it fun YouTube stuff. It's just terrible.
with your decision.
Yeah. And again, I never wanted it. I never wanted it. I mean, who would turn around, some money to put down, and that's another thing. When it was a life insurance kind of thing, I told them whatever I got from it, I would just make a lump sum down on my house that I'm paying. So I really just was never ever concerned about the details. Apparently they were a lot more than I even, could imagine at that time. But that is
Not the content house.
why I made the abrupt decision. The very next day, I ended up suspending my mom's phone line. And the petty part of that was I could put myself in my sister's place ever since this happened, when it got changed, how that would feel right after losing our mother to have to deal with that blow. And the fact that my mom wanted my sister
Oh, fish. Sorry, fish.
to even feel any level of that made the petty part come out for me. So I wanted my mom to feel what I think would be like 1/100th of that feeling.
Chat, just a reminder, whether blood or chosen family, check in on your family. Make sure they're doing well. Give them a hug if they need it.
When she went to use her phone and
Don't do shit like this.
realized I had taken it away from her.
I think that that's fair. And I mean, you're under no obligation to
It's just sushi, chat. It's fine.
facilitate that for her. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
she's, yeah, I mean,
I'm
but
going to try not to talk too much about my mom, just as the respect of that she is my mom. She is who brought me in this world. But at the end of the day, she definitely has that mentality that titles are just given. You know,
Yeah.
like you should just respect her because she's your mom, and my grandkids should respect her because he's the grandma. Well, I've always said you have to earn that. You know, it does get given to you right out the gate. But you kind of have to keep earning it to keep those titles, you know?
Uh-huh.
So it gets a little messy along the way.
I do think that it's shitty that Amberlynn brought this information out for everyone to hear, trying to
Oh boy, wait till Jordy covers today. Even more.
make you look like the bad guy.
Yeah, and she'll continue. But when I say I have no skeletons in my closet, nothing that I haven't said or would be willing to share, no fear whatsoever. When she says square up, I say square up times 2. Come on, bring it. Bring your best shot because I got so much and you literally have nothing on me.
Sorry, chat. Gobby's attacking.
But she's going to try to make the storyline as if she does, but she truly doesn't. So.
Yeah. I
No worries.
and a lot of the people watching all of this, we had to laugh when we saw Amberlynn say, "Oh, I'll talk to her, and I'll talk to her real good, square up." And then when you guys finally had a conversation, she sat there in silence and cried.
Yeah, that was something to me. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I haven't laughed over that a few times. I've never had someone tell me to square. I'm not that kind of person, by the way. I'm not really like that ghetto line kind of person, like square up, square. You know, it's just not me. But I mean, if you outright call me out in front of thousands of people and you think I'm not going to show up, I think she knows the difference now because I'll show up every time, especially when it comes to, you know, you talking about me or my family. And I think she's done her fair share of that. And, you know, over the years, I've sat back and I've let this pass and I've let that. We've talked about it, you know, and now it's just, I just can't handle it. And she just don't stop, though.
This will continue to go on for a very long time.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Amber
I called
does.
my husband's mom today, and I said, what do you think? What button do you think Amber could push right now to just send me another, you know? And she said, talk about Brian, my husband, because I love that man more than I could have. I mean, God answered.
Okay, so now the days get... Sorry, chat. I had to go wrestle Gobby. Just trying to eat a shoe. So now, considering the conversation today, now I'm confused whether or not these allegations are about the ex-husband or the current husband. Brian Lynn. Girl, what a mess.
Talk about to just send me another, you know? And she said, talk about Brian, my husband, because I love that man more than I could have. I mean, God answered my prayers with my husband. So I am very protective, and she knows that. I love him more than anything in this world. And so that's why the update about, which I think is so funny too, the buffet thing. Yes, I seen her at the buffet. People are like, well, how did she see you at the buffet? So Amber thinks it's real funny to me because she was there. And I get what that insinuates, right? Who am I to say, haha, she was at a buffet when I was there too?
Dude, look, the only thing I think it really speaks to is the family dynamic and the fact that the two, like, sisters won't sit at a table together in the same Chinese buffet, but whatever. Also, not shocking that Amber's at a buffet. She's a fan.
Is number one, I'm not 600 pounds. Number two, the reason why we go to this particular restaurant, it is my absolute favorite. It has every option that you could think of.
Girl, I'm sure that's why Amber loves it too.
You know, not everyone likes everything, but this particular restaurant has literally everything you can think of. So no matter if you're on a diet, if you're carnivore, if you're keto, if you're I don't give a fuck, it doesn't matter. You can be very happy and get your choices. So that's why we go there a lot. And so we just happened to be getting off work that day, and on some days of work we get paid to eat depending on what the job was that day. So we choose there. We just happen to be at the same place at the same time. But my answer to that was, let's compare plates. Where I'm on Mongolian grill, healthy beef and shrimp. You know, you're in deep fried section. So I don't know what to tell you about that.
Oh we're not comparing plates at the buffet with Amberlynn Reid. Come on.
Let's compare plates. I like that.
Any day of the week. I got so many pictures of the
Girl, this is not going to be a lighthearted, jovial conversation in the next 48 hours. I can tell you that much.
foods I eat, because I'm just that person. I take a lot of pictures of what I eat, and there's times that, I have to calculate it, and there's just a lot to it. But yeah, I guess that's just kind of more receipts. I got what I eat.
When Amber was at the
Okay, I hadn't listened to this previously, and I thought that this conversation must have been some type of, like, bombastic, commentary on Amber, but we're at Chinese buffet place. I would have explained Amber coming in so hot today on the live streams. Sorry, I would have understood Amber coming so hot today on the live streams if it had been a more, controversial discussion, but we are literally just talking about buffet plates.
Chinese buffet, does she get up and make her own plate, or does she have your sister make it for her and bring it back to the table?
Okay, so the very first time I seen Amber, she was at the buffet getting her own whatever. I couldn't tell you what she was getting, because actually when I realized it was her, I kind of froze for a second, because I didn't know how to process how I was feeling in that moment. So I don't know what she was getting, but she was definitely getting whatever. And then after that, I didn't see her go up until she was exiting the restaurant. Now, going 100% on hearsay, but hearsay that I would believe in the situation, my mother would tell me that she has my sister go up and get her, I'll just say, additional plates, because she is embarrassed.
Okay, Amber eats a lot at the buffet. I'm going to skip ahead because everyone's saying that there's more towards the middle end.
My super mom. He got the Mother's Day gifts, Many years, my mom was troubled, and there would be long periods of time where I wouldn't know where she was, and I would have to call my grandparents and say, have you heard from them? Sometimes they had, sometimes they hadn't.
Lynn family mediation at the buffet. It sounds like it might be the best place.
I moved in with my mom for the first time at 14. My dad had made some really big mistakes and was leaving California, and I didn't want to go with him because I was very, very involved in cheerleading and speed skating and school stuff. And so I moved in with my mom for the first time. I won't get too deep into that, but as I said once before, I was pregnant at 16, married at 16, and
Yep, we know this.
I had my first daughter at 16, so that was quite a whirlwind, and that was under the care of my mother. So that says enough in itself. And then I went to Florida when my daughter was 1 month old, and that was the end of my mom for 11 years. And then she came and seen me in Florida. She stayed a weekend. When I decided to move away from Florida, which that's a bigger picture, another story, I came to Oklahoma in 98 because my mom wanted to build our relationship after her not being a mom all this time. My mom...
We know all of this. We know the general timeline of the messy Lynns.
But that's not what we were talking about, So she just used that. And I, again, more as I just open I don't think she wanted me to know her real life. How she acts, what she does, because she knows I went to Kiwi years ago, so that has to stay in her mind somewhere that I'm capable of doing it again. And then here we go. Fast forward, here I am. So
Pickle pants, hello, honey.
It wasn't, probably a bad decision on her. But she could have changed too and been a better person, and then you wouldn't worry about other people doing that. Why can't you just be a good human?
Yeah, and she keeps saying over and over again, "Oh, what did you do? What did I do to you in the last 2 years? What did I do?" If somebody told me that I couldn't spend time with them unless it was being supervised with another, I wouldn't want to have a relationship with them.
Yeah.
So now she's saying, "Oh, well, I tried reaching out. She set the tone when she said, "No, it has to be supervised with your sister."
Yeah, and mind you, that was in the...
I also think that Amber put that in place, to be entirely honest, because Amber can't even go to the fucking doctors without her mum holding her hand. She doesn't... She needs a bodyguard, but not a bodyguard. What's the word?
Beginning of
a carer, maybe? Maybe that's more appropriate.
October, right, when she first came to Oklahoma City. And then I didn't get to see her till November, till Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So, she had already been there, at least a month to a month and a half. And the fact that I didn't get to see her except that first night that she got here when I got to see her girlfriend the one and only time, that just hurt. I was like, I don't understand why. And then I would hear through my mom, oh, well, her and her mom went to the museum today. Her and her mom did this. And I'm just like...
Yeah, we get it, Auntie Lynn. You felt like you had, invested a lot of energy into that relationship and it wasn't reciprocal and you'd been replaced by Mama Lynn. We have been here. We know. Girl, also therapy. Family therapy.
Text about Amber saying I was doxing her. And I kind of knew what doxing was from obviously being around on YouTube a little, but I wanted to make sure I understood what doxing meant. So, of course, look it up, and I'm like, what is she talking about? Like, what? And then I realized what she was referring to, and it's just another thing of deflection. Like, holy crap. Like, it's so stupid. And correct me if I'm wrong, but the doxing part on my thing is just confirming that she doesn't need to take an elevator down to take Twinkie outside or to get DoorDash, and confirming that she lives on the first floor.
Yeah.
That's not really doxing, because number one, it's on video on her thing, the window right behind her, ground level. And there's another video where my sister has knocked on her window. What is my sister, 15 feet tall or 25 feet tall, 30 feet tall? Like, how tall is she? So it's not really saying information that's not already out there. Now,
Girl, we are getting so messy here.
if there was apartments that had, 10 floors, and I was to be like, she lives on the 8th floor, and then you were to call around Oklahoma City and see how many apartments have that many floors, then I can see it getting a little messy. But
So many of these topics of conversation, I think, are going to be incredibly overshadowed by today's stream. Like,
that she doesn't even have one. It's just crazy to me. Because why would you want to do stuff like that and have a chance of getting in trouble because you're not legally doing it when you could easily legally do it?
Oh, well, it's out of laziness. I mean, it could be it could be very easy to go and get it. It's just the fact that it takes a little bit of effort. It's like the same thing of why she didn't vote.
Yeah. Oh, let me touch on something before I forget. This little picture that she's trying to portray since this has happened with her relationship with her and my mom. Now, I have not seen or heard or talked to any of them, right? But I know it is just another show, because I know my mom. I know her feelings towards Amber. And the whole time, let's just go the last year, because that's when really things started, where I was seeing documented proof of my mom's illness.
Nicely.
Never called and texted her to check on her. Wouldn't answer my mom's text over and over and over again. Phone calls. My mom would talk to my sister about it. It was a big, major ordeal. So how do you go from...
Els, thank you for the super chat, love. Els says Ella shouldn't have pets. Should be. She needs to go to inpatient. Like, based on today's stream, that is some fucked up, like, shit going on. Mad Hatter, thank you for the super sticker as well, hun. Thank you.
And when she said, when I hang out with my grandma, now I can't give you an exact number, but I would say 10 to 15 times in 2 years. It's not really like that much. And it would be them coming over, maybe playing a game, and then it's always food and bingo.
She made it seem like she was spending
in a hurry to leave to go get the food and bingo.
Okay, great. Amberlynn and Mumlyn don't want to spend a lot of time with the rest of the family because they'd rather be in a bingo hall for 8 hours. Great. Excellent.
And she's
To the surprise of absolutely no one.
dying, but nothing to support it. No proof, And so I did the unthinkable. I did. I called her doctor, because at the time I was her medical proxy, and I was as honest as I could be. And I even told them, I don't know if I'm just so afraid right now because I'm fixing to lose my dad, and I may be afraid of losing my mom. I could be in so much denial right now, but I need to hear it from you guys that my mom has cancer, because either I need help or she needs help, but one of us needs help in this equation. And on the Bible, they got so mad and upset because my mom even did that to me. They said they spent 45 minutes talking to my mom her last visit, telling her everything to support the fact that she did not have cancer. My mom is a hypochondriac. Talk about Googling symptoms and having the diagnosis. She is the queen.
Oh.
And so I had to hold that in because I was losing my dad. And then
Generations of mess.
I lost my dad on December 11th. After the holidays. I have kids. I have grandkids. You have to hold it together. And then finally, the day after Christmas, I'm like, I don't want to take this into the new year. I'm tired. And I confront my mom face to face, sitting at her kitchen table. And I said, Mom, call the doctor. This is what they said. Why did you do that? And you know what she did? She yelled at me and said these exact words. I'm going to say the effing instead of the full word. I'm trying not to cuss so much, but are you effing happy, Tammy? Are you effing happy that you found out I don't have cancer? yelled at me. And I was like, yes. Yes, I am. I'm sorry, but I'm mad that you lied about it. But, talk about a mind fuck. I've been through it.
These people all sound ridiculous.
And now she really has lung cancer. Documented. I see it with my own eyes in her results, and that's when it became real. Not when she said it, when I got to see it.
Why do you think she did it? Because your dad was getting all the attention from Ashley having it. She had to have it too to get attention?
My mom is an extremely lonely woman.
In all honesty, chat, I'm not all that interested in getting into Grandma Lynn's fucking... Not Matrushka. What's that? Munchausen's, that's the one.
She's so bad at it.
Not diagnosing, just like this sounds like some fucked up like shit.
Like, even before all this happened, I remember seeing, I don't know if I was watching her or a reaction, but I remember her on live saying, I'll be right back. I thought she had said dogs. I even questioned, like, dogs. There's only one dog. But anyway, and then, making it like she had to go down the elevator. But the length of time that she was gone was like, it seemed to me like a minute. And I'm thinking, okay, first of all,
Honestly, Voodoo, too many branches on the tree.
she's not go down in an elevator. And if she did, it would take a lot longer to go down in an elevator and take your dog out and then come back up. I was just like, she doesn't even try to lie good anymore. Like, wow. It's just, whew. Incredible.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, does your mom have an aversion to taking medication?
My mom takes a lot of medication.
Just because in this stream we're watching here now, Amberlynn is terrified to take blood pressure medicine.
Fat Cow Chronicles, good to see you, honey. Agreed.
Yeah, but she'll do the Ozempic, right? Isn't that a little bit more dangerous?
Well, what about the bags of McDonald's and all that other shit?
Yeah, and all that. That's what I'm saying. That's just like, it blows my mind when she does stuff like that.
I'm just wondering where she got that from.
I was just about to say how she steals people's things and stuff. Out of anybody in our family, that would describe me. And every member in my family would attest to that. I'm the kind of person that if, like, oh, I have a headache. And they'll be like, oh, it's escalated. It's really at a peak. Whew, my head hurts. Most people at that point would take some ibuprofen or something.
Oh my god, they're all each other. Sorry, chat.
All right. I'll keep it, and then it'll take someone to say, well, why don't you take something? I'll be like, well, I'm going to see if it's going to pass naturally. I only take things when I like they say if I take medicine, I'm hurting kind of thing, right? Mm-hmm. And when it came to, which I did misspeak, and I need to correct that too, when I said I haven't been on medication, or I was in counseling for 16 years and haven't been on medication for about 6 years, I think I said. That's pretty accurate. But I think in 2023, I would have to look it up, there was a couple months period that I was going through a really bad depression.
I don't need to know about Auntie Lynn's fucking therapy history. Guys, what is this? Absolutely. Log off. Auntie Lynn, honey, listen, I get it. You want to say your piece and you're very frustrated, and I understand it's been decades and everybody in your family seems to be a little bit off. But fuck, bro. Like, you should have just dropped the microphone and been done with it and gone out and lived your life. And if you want to talk more about the Amber stuff, go ahead. But, honey, at this point in time, family therapy might be the only way to move forward, considering all of this hot shit mess on the internet.
And I didn't want to take medicine, though, because I was one of the people that was, when I was on the medicines for so long, I did look up, side effects, long-term effects, all those kind of things. But I would talk to my counselor about this, and I'd be like, I don't want to be on medication for the rest of my life. I get some people need it, and that's fine if you're that. A lot of my stuff was trauma-based. So as
you are all the same person. Like, holy shit. And I don't mean to say that in a really rude way, but it's very obvious from an outside perspective, just listening to like two members of this family, that they are all the same fucking person. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit.
Work through that trauma, things change. And sometimes if you're lucky, like I feel I was able to slowly, under counseling evaluations, break away from my medications to where I was no medicine for a very long time. But then stress got a little high at a certain point, and we were at the doctor's office, and I was there with my husband, and I just started crying. I was at the beginning of the breaking, I guess. It probably did have a lot to do with Amber, but I'm not going to blame it on her, but the time period aligns, so I'm just saying. And it just was a little much. And so they asked me if I would consider going back on medication just to get me like.
I don't need to know, Auntie Lynn. I don't. I really don't. Everybody is talking shit about each other. If you want to tell us all about your histories and everything, go ahead, girl, but I do not recommend it. We do not need this. You have said your piece about Ambi and that entire side of the family, and at this point in time, it's getting more about you, which is fine. You're allowed to talk, do whatever you want. No one's trying to silence you. But in the greater context of today's live stream, I think this conversation is nothing. And I do not understand why Ambi's live streams from today happened and why those conversations happened when this entire conversation that happened with Jordy seemed like a bit of a nothing burger. I think Amberlynn needs to take herself seriously, actually log the fuck off and go and speak to healthcare professionals, because the response to, like, Tammy's teaser trailer about the Casey stuff, and I guess that's probably coming out because, like, that conversation's been had or she's watched more content or whatever, but, oh look, Tower. Fun. Yeah, I don't know, chat. Anyway, I gotta go. My butt's asleep and my face is starting to get feeling back, and that's not good. Might get some ice. Anyway, thanks very much for hanging out with me today, chat. I'm glad we could catch Dumpster Lynn Reid in the terrible live streams. I'm sure there'll be lots of conversation about it over the next couple of days, and I'll try to be a part of it where I can. I'll be interested to hear everybody else's take, but none of it was good. The short answer is none of it was good. Sugar, thank you for being here for a month, honey. Sugar says a new episode of Different Ways to Beat a Dead Horse. Exactly. All right, chat, I gotta go. So thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day. Please make sure you take care of yourself extra hard today. Have a big cup of tea, brush your hair, end your teeth, wash your face, get your steps in, hug a loved one, don't be a dumpster fire on the internet, make good choices, be good people. For those of you on the rewatch, thank you for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. I'm gonna go, and I'll see you all in the next video, and or